So a new case is out, U.S. versus Hendler, both the administrator and the distributees of the Hendler of the Benishai estate. They'll probably cover this at the International Tax Conference in 2025. But basically, the government went after the executor and the distributee of the decedent's estate, which were his wife and daughter, for FBAR penalties. And the case holds that the FBAR penalties accrued before death and survive after death. The facts are decedent had a financial account or several financial accounts in Israel over which he had either financial interest or signature authority. They had greater than $10,000 balance combined. The IRS assessed larger than permitted FBAR penalties against the decedent, but then pursuant to the Bittner case, they lowered it to $10,000 per report, not per account. So it lowered it from $250,000 to about $70,000, and overall it was $81,000 with penalties and interest. The decedent died on January 6, 2021. The IRS assessed the FBAR penalties after his death on April 21st, 2021. And yeah, basically the daughter and the wife argued that, the death extinguished these weren't timely assessments, etc. But the court found the government claims accrued prior to death and aren't abated by it, so they can be collected against the estate and both the administrator and the distributee of the estate, since the assets were distributed out. District court outside of this circuit found FBAR liability accrues on the date the FBAR form is due, not the date of the assessment by the IRS. So the form was due before he died in January of 2021. So it definitely accrued. The liability survives his death because the claim is remedial and isn't extinguished by death. I mean, that's debatable, but that's what the court held. Basically, they think all penalties are basically remedial because they protect tax revenue and reimburse the government for the public funds, which have to be expended in the investigation and uncovering of the taxpayers' tax evasion. So they have to reimburse the government, so they're not punitive, they're remedial in the view of these courts. So ultimately, the government will chase you for FBAR penalties and chase your estate even after death. I believe this is the first case to address that.